Hey everybody, welcome to Curse the Dawn Late Night Gaming here on Twitch. And I screwed up. I really wanted to start Insane Island series tonight. But as I've mentioned in the past, that game takes, because of all the mods, it takes a half an hour to load. And I really only have about an hour to stream, so I got it all loaded up and started streaming and it crashed. Probably because of some mod, which means it would take another half hour to load back up again, so I don't have time for that. I'm sorry. So here we are on Extinction on our cluster server. It's not like we didn't have things to do here because, I mean, I'm kind of sort of preparing to go to Crystal Isles. I was hoping people would go with me, but if we go spy on Cat, this is where Cat has been for probably a month. Snoozing. And I haven't seen any sign that she's changing those plans. Ellie, the other tribe member, is not even here. She's over in Ragnarok, snoozing in her bed. So either I need to get some more active tribe members, or I'm doing it alone. So what I was doing to prepare is I thought, well, we're going to need to fly over there, and I kind of wanted another owl. So I tamed a male owl. And if you follow me on Instagram, you saw pictures of that, probably. And then I bred Furby and Cat's owl over there, Pigwidgeon, and got an owl, a couple of eggs. One was a female and everything was cool. The other one, it had triplets in the egg. So now I've got more owls than I know what to do with. So I built this little structure up here to kind of get the owls out of the way. So this was the one egg. I named it Jub Jub. Don't know why. She, well, I do know why. It was from Alice in Wonderland, Jub Jub. Yeah, bird. And this is Mr. Owl. This was the one I tamed. And he was a 180 something when I tamed him. Let's see here. These guys always need stam. Stam. So just dump it into stam. So then the triplets were all males. And since they're all male triplets, I named them Huey, Dewey, and Louie, after the triplets of Donald Duck triplets, his nephews. And I even went like super geeky with it. And went online and checked the colors because they each have their own color, you know? Huey, Dewey, and Louie. So Huey's red, Dewey's blue, and Louie is green. So I colored their saddles that way. So I was thinking we'd take an owl over for me and an owl over for Cat in case she wants to come along sometime, but now that we have 3 of them, I don't know. I might send some back to Ragnarok to kind of live there. We also have this nifty new thing I think I showed off in the last... Well, I showed it off, sort of. I showed it off in Insane Isle modification update. If you watched that video. So it was a mod I installed over there, and I said I would install it here, and here it is. And this is basically like kind of the same thing as the pods, cryo pods, except for it doesn't need any power. You don't have to have element to, like you see here, this is what it's slowly draining. They're losing, and it says can be recharged at a cryo fridge, which, because I'm not properly in the tech tier, I can't create. So basically these will all become eventually useless. So why don't you get tech? Because I need a tribe for that. You have to go kill bosses to get element and everything, and I can't do it alone. So, I mean, I haven't even seen... I thought, well, I'll go tame some Rexes out there, and there really aren't any decent Rexes, you know, that I've seen so far. So I'm on the lookout, but so far nothing. But this is... So what this is basically the same thing. So we pick up this. Doesn't take anything. Just works. Doesn't even take power. We pick it up. Here it is. And it says equipped is Cosmo. And this is the Tech Parasaur I tamed the other day. And what this does is it takes these overflow of dinosaurs that you don't really want to kill, but you don't really have room for, and you can just dump them all in there. So it's kind of the same concept as the update that was in Extinction, except for it doesn't cost anything. So you just throw it, bam. This is Parasaur, and unlike the one there, they do level while they're in storage. So this guy has 24 levels. I didn't even. Wow, it's huge. I'm gonna dump more into me. Because that's what he is for, is carrying stuff. So, and I put the great big Saddle Emporium saddle on it from that modification we have here. And what that does is, hold on, what's that? Stacked soul traps. Why is it stacked? Really? That's interesting. So anyway, what I was saying is the saddle that's made from the Saddle Emporium gives a, let's see if it says here, 50% weight buff. So it can even carry more, which is cool. But we don't need it right now. We might need it later when we're carrying stuff to our base in Crystal Isles. But right now we don't. So I don't know what happens. Huh. So yeah. That's weird. I don't know, maybe it was a bug. So anyway, just like the cryopod, you walk up to your dino and you just bing, gone, back in here. And then you just put them away. So it's pretty cool. And it helps calm some of my rage for not being able to use everything. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's my own fault, I guess. You know, let's put it that way. I decided I wanted to have my own server and I wanted my own tribe so I could have control of everything, and thus, you know, I'm not on a public server, so I don't get to see everything, and it happened to me when I play World of Warcraft. I'm not big into guild life, so I tend to do things on my own, which means you miss out on a lot of the content because you can't do all the stuff. Yeah. So raptors are so funny. This is a 348 raptor. It's huge. Really great raptor, except raptors aren't great. So you take it out to do anything serious with it, it'll die. So really, yeah, this wasn't what I planned to do tonight. So today at lunch I made some shotgun shells, just about 50 to get ready. And I don't know who I'm going to take. I'll take some of the wolves. Maybe. Because these guys are really here just for... yeah, they just keep leveling up. It's a mutated one. The wolves are really here to do drops with, so... the orbital drops, so I might keep them here. I put the other Stegosaurus in there. Alright. So sorry, I didn't really plan on playing this tonight. It just loads way faster than trying to reload the island map. Seems like their breath, it got faster, but it got less accurate too. You kind of got to aim above it. Kill this one. It's pretty crazy. Everyone's saying how they're gonna get nerfed, they're gonna get nerfed, they're gonna get nerfed. Huh. Interesting looking. Very festive Doedicurus, isn't it? Christmas is over, pal. It's done. Ugh. What level is it? 49. It's not even worth taming. It's funny. Looks like it should be hanging on a tree. Hey, there's another one. Even a worse level. What does that drop? Bread. Okay, I'm not doing that with this guy. So I wanted to tonight over on the Insane Island. Before we start episode 1, I wanted to set up some ground rules of what I'm going to do. Because it's got a lot of mods, and with a lot of mods, it can sometimes be kind of cheaty. But I also don't want to start from zero. See any other drops around? I don't really want to start from zero either because, you know, everyone has seen everyone do that. So what I'd like to do is just, I've got some decent, got a decent RG over there. I've got I've got mainly stuff over there just for gathering, so nothing really powerful. The only really powerful thing I have over there is one of those ridiculous Zilla from Jurassic Park mod, which I put in one of those pods I just showed you and put it away, and I intend to not ever use it. And the same kind of goes for the other dinos on there. They're on the island, if you're familiar, down on the lower, the little island in the island map, down on the lower right corner. It's kind of the island has lots of metal and no mean things. So I want to, the plan is to leave those dinos on that island. There's really nothing they can do there other than help me gather supplies, and all the dinos that are currently there are going to stay there. Which means I need to go over and tame things. So I saw one of the mods, it's called camping or something like that, eco camping mod, and it has a canoe. And I'm going to build a canoe and take the canoe across to the crazy place where I'll probably die instantly. So I'm gonna build a canoe. It sounds so stupid because this island is insanely dangerous. But I'm gonna build a canoe and go over there and try to I don't want to say get a foothold, but start taming some stuff and because right now I'm terrified of that place. I've gone over there a couple times just to check stuff out and died. So I don't have high hopes for living very long. Wow, why Why is it so laggy? So the idea is to just use a canoe, and then when I tame things there. Oh shit! Why did I do that? Okay, bye. Because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. I'll take the top drawer. But yeah, anyway, when I tame dinos over there, I will go ahead and use them then. It's kind of like, I'll kind of treat it as then I've unlocked them, you know what I mean? So, then I'll be free to use them. But there's also all this crazy stuff in that. God, I can't remember the name of that mod. I'm gonna do the full list of mods when I get the series rolling. But the mod with all the mythical animals, mythical creatures, and mythical, even like humanoids and everything. But they have altars and things I think you can build to summon. You can't tame some of the things, you have to summon them. So you have to gather all these resources to summon them so we can, you know, try some of that. Wow, you're really high up here. Oh, I was going to see what level it was, but I have none of my stuff. Right. Hey, Falcor. Damn, I'm looking good. Oh, let me dump all this junk. Oops. And this junk. There we go. Wish there was other hairstyles in this one. Let's trade sides, huh? Oh. Shouldn't get off there. Can I get on from here? No. I am ridiculously high right now. I mean, high up. Okay, good. Okay, good. You're coming, right? There you are. Come on. I don't want to get too far ahead. Does anyone else notice that these Magnomar poop a lot? They're pooping all the time. Where are you? Come on. Yeah, there you go. Come on. Our home is like literally right there. really don't know why they decided spiders should be everywhere. Okay, good. You're coming then? Yep. Yeah, I'm sorry. This stream's gonna be a little boring because I really wasn't planning on being here. Okay, come on. Oh, I know what's gonna happen. The second I get off, he's gonna run to Falcor. There he goes. Okay. These are all cats. I try to get her to log in by saying things like, your dinos miss you, and things like that. Doesn't work. Look, I'm just really happy that this setup here. If you're ever gonna live in the city and you use S+, look at this. This is so awesome. I've got one trough. That's all I have is one. Because this spot here, if I show feeding range for the S+ trough, look at that. It's so awesome. It perfectly covers this zone. The whole area is covered. So everything in here is getting fed with one trough, so I don't have to run around. Like on Ragnarok, I have a huge island that I've taken over, basically. And I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, I think 5 troughs I have to run around filling because it's such a gigantic space. So it's so nice to have just this one. Mega Snorus. He's got such good... Come on, give me... There. Such good stats. But he's always sleeping. He's like a cat. This poor guy was the son of her gotcha and my gotcha. Her gotcha's main production is red crystal, I guess? Let's see. Let's add this here. Wow, 2. That's good. Her main production is red crystallized sap, which I guess is red crystal. Which I don't know what the hell you'd use it for. And then this one... Organic polymer, which, okay, not bad. I would rather it be element dust, but okay. Congealed gas. Fungal wood. This is kind of an apparition. Hefty. Alright guys, like I said, I'm sorry. I didn't have any plans on Extinction tonight. I was going to stream Insane Island. In fact, Crystal Isles and Ragnarok I currently have shut off so that I don't have to feed the dinos every day. So once I get everything moved, I'll probably shut Extinction off for now, and then just be dealing with Crystal Isle. I wouldn't do this if there was multiple people on the server, but if it's just me, there's no point in me jumping from server to server to feed everything, because that's what I'd have to do. I'd have to, like, every other day or whatever, be jumping around making sure everything's got food. It's like, no, I don't have time for that. If there's multiple people in the server and they were taking care of their own stuff or whatever. And then plus there's this that I just installed on the server, so these things level while they're in here, but they don't require food. So that's really awesome. So sorry everybody, I was hoping to do a cool stream tonight. I've been getting so many more, I don't want to make it sound huge. It wasn't huge. I've been getting more followers and more on YouTube and here on Twitch. And it's been great to see people responding to, I don't know where they're coming from, probably Instagram. That's cool, because I've got over 1,000 followers on Instagram, which doesn't translate into anything here on Twitch or on YouTube. Usually people don't find you from Instagram. But those people who have been joining me, thanks a lot. I think the Insane Island series is going to be pretty cool. It's got all those crazy things, and I'm purposely keeping myself in the dark. I'm not discovering, I'm not reading up on what the mods do or what's in the mods or how to use them. I want to discover all of that. So I know I've got a magic mod on there that I've briefly used. I've got an auction house mod that it connects my world to the other worlds out there, and you can actually trade stuff with other ARK players that have the mod installed. It's so cool. So there's like an auction house, and so you can like buy stuff from other players, and they just added a thing where you can buy fertilized eggs from other players. So that's cool. What else? So there's the magic thing. I don't quite know. I know you can cast spells, which is weird for ARK. And then there's these whole summoning altars. I don't even have any idea how those work. And then there's the Jurassic Park stuff, which is using DNA to make modified dinos. And I have been collecting the DNA, but I don't have any clue what I'm supposed to do with it. So this is all going to be a discovery for me. I know there's some other YouTubers out there that have been doing it. Like Axeman and Syntac, I believe, have been using similar mods, but I don't think altogether, and I haven't really been watching what they're doing enough to know the mods. So it's all just going to be new stuff, and I'll admit, looking around the island, doing like my own little tour, flying around, some of the creature mods are better than others. But they're mods, so they're made by fans and players, and so you know, it's what you'd expect to happen. So some of the animations are great, and some of them look good, and others aren't so awesome. But that's okay. You know, we're all just fans of ARK and want to have fun with it, so it's all cool. So anyway, we'll see you next time. Now my schedule is every other day, so it's Tuesday, so Thursday, I guess. Sometimes I'll get lucky and be able to stream ahead of time, but my schedule is always every other day, and then as much as I can on the weekends. So I'll see you all on Thursday, where I plan to start episode 1 of Inside Island on Thursday. And we'll build a canoe, we'll get some trank arrows, and head over and die a lot. Now, the question is, the one good thing I will allow myself, I guess, is I get very frustrated when I die. I get kind of PO'd. So I'm going to allow myself to use I have 2 flyers, and I'm going to allow myself to use the flyers to get my stuff. So when I go over there and die, I'll take a flyer over and pick my stuff up and come back. So that I will allow myself to use my dinos for, but I know some of the other people out there that use mods on YouTube, they have the graveyard mod where you just pick up all your stuff automatically from the graveyard when you're dead and return back to your bed. That seems really cheaty. I didn't install that mod because that seems like super cheaty. Because part of the challenge is getting your stuff back, and they just like eliminate that problem, which I know it's annoying, but it's part of the game. It kind of seems like you should leave it in. So anyway, we'll hopefully start that, get some preparation, and see if there's anything over there we can tame. You know, when I'm running around, everything is so violent. It's like hyperly violent. I don't know how I'm going to tame anything, because everything is just like over the top violent. Which reminds me, I should find some sheep. I don't know if I can take... I need mutton, don't I, to really get good tames, and the island isn't known for having mutton. Very rare. So, anyway, we'll deal with these things when we get over there. On top of that, I'll of course I'm still trying to prod my tribe mates into maybe joining me on Crystal Isles. I've got a great spot over there. If you saw the last Extinction stream a couple days ago, I think it was, I went over there and got, I took my 2 my 2 bears over there to get ready to eat, and a saber to get ready to start building. So hopefully we'll get that going too, and I would love tribe mates to be there. It really sucks when I'm just by myself, because then it might as well not be on a server, and I might as well not be, you know, paying for a server if nobody's on it but me. I could be playing single player. So anyway, enough griping. You guys have a good night. I'll see you on Thursday, and I hope you all enjoy your games. Bye bye.